Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa Land on this hashtag Transformation Tuesday. No better guest than Lusita, who's got the right fit formula for us. Good morning, Christine.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank
you. What we love about this is that it's actually a combination of your favorite things and your lifestyle and a formula that actually works for you, as opposed to trying to fit yourself into some sort of diet box that, one, is just no fun.
Right.
So what was your journey to creating this book and discovering the right fit for yourself?
Right. Well, the thing about this book is it takes your personality, as the subtitle says, your personality plus your favorite foods plus your lifestyle, and it equals really the only approach for you, which is we have to stop chasing trends and trying to fit into someone else's mold of perfection and really hone in on what works for us. And I found that the only way to do that is to understand yourself more deeply. And I broke this book out into 4 main personality types. And because when you know your personality type, then you can then use it to direct your food and fitness choices. So it's a much more authentic process, and it's a lot less painful.
And I love that, and I'm a true believer of that, but I do think that, just to play devil's advocate for a minute, how much science have you brought into this? Because it's like, I can find the perfect fit for me to eat sugar once a day. It works really well, but it doesn't mean it's good for me.
Yeah, sure. So the personality, a lot of science has been put into this. It's a combination of personality profiling, mindfulness, and behavior change, which is my educational background for the last 15 years. But if you've ever taken a personality profiling test, this was expanded from the DISC personality, which is the gold standard. It's been around for over 100 years, created by psychologists, and it really breaks down the 4 personality types and really the natural characteristics and the way they lean towards. And so again, when you understand who you are and know who you are, you can then use your assets to your strength instead of thinking that we're a failure because we try to fit into something that.
So the personalities fit into what you should be eating?
Yeah, so your personality is, your personality directs how you make the choices that you make in life, whether you choose chocolate or vanilla, a Lexus or a Mercedes, what type of workouts that really stick and resonate with you. Because the truth is, if it doesn't feel good, it doesn't matter.
So could you describe the 4 personality types just a little bit? 'Cause I think it helps.
Sure. So the first one is the leader. They're fast-paced, they're direct, they want the bullet points of everything. They're never going to spend. Right. I
love that you started with that.
Right, yeah.
Segue right into it. Perfect.
Right,
We love
so
it.
they're never going to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. So that means for them to be successful, right, we like to buy things pre-cut, single-serving sized. They go for workouts. Leaders are very individual achievers. They're very naturally competitive. So them going into a group workout class would be like, nails on a chalkboard. Whereas in the socializer, they're completely motivated by other people.
That would be jealous.
Exactly. Right. So all of their foods are always going to look Instagram worthy. And so for you to be successful, at either losing weight or living healthier, it's best if you eat 4 to 6 small meals a day, so it allows you to do what you love to do, eat and socialize. Now we're the supporter.
That's right.
So the supporter, they don't like a lot of change. They're very routine.
Yes. Stick to my routine.
Right, nothing that veers you off your regular routine. You like stability. So your food choices are going to be foods that remind you of your childhood classics, like some of your favorite, but just modifying some of them.
I always say I don't eat for taste. I eat just to get the food in.
Right, and you probably cook in bulk because most supporters do.
Yeah. Occasionally, I do.
We most of us want to be the supporter's neighbor because they're cooking in bulk and they're thinking ahead like way farther. We're leaders. We're just like, get us through this meal. And then the last one, now I'm almost forgetting my planner. Okay, so the planner, they are, they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very organized and they're
strategic and methodical. Maybe.
Exactly, they're very strategic. So they're like, show me the data. They love to track calories and weigh their food and measure their food in their apps. But you can see how all of these personality types are so different. So the issue is if the leader is trying to follow a planner's plan, you can see how it can be an epic fail right? And then
Right.
you have wasted all of this time and energy on what didn't work for you instead of understanding how you work and how you
That makes
operate, so you
sense.
can feel better about your choices and you streamline your efforts. And that's the most important thing.
Oh, absolutely. I'll never forget when my trainer said for me to be a planner, right?
Yeah.
Weigh this out, and this ground turkey and that, whatever. I was miserable for one, because I was like,
Right.
hello, I want to go to brunch, and this doesn't work with my social life.
There you go.
Two, I was like, I'm already failing because on day 2, I haven't measured or planned for anything. And now I feel guilty and ashamed because I couldn't fit that profile
Right.
and make it work for me.
And then
Right.
that's
Oh,
what's
interesting.
happened. Like, so it tanks our momentum. And then all of a sudden you don't value yourself. And here's the thing, you can't change what you don't value. So if you understand how you operate and you build on your assets, this whole process of living healthier is just so much more sustainable and easier.
Oh, I love
So
that. And I love that expression so much better than you can't change what you don't measure. Because as a supporter, I don't want to be in that planner
Yes.
personality type.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, we'll figure it out like 10 minutes before we go. I got things to do now.
Yes, right. Because we're big picture, like the small
Yeah.
details.
Details, yeah,
Right. And
forget
so
it.
part of the, part of your formula for success is also some of the other categories that I've put in, because it's a complete lifestyle transformation. And today is Tuesday transformation, right? So it's how you reduce your stress, how you manage your time, how you talk to yourself. All of these are part of your Right Fit formula, because it's not just about your food and fitness, it's how you manage the rest of yourselves.
Yeah.
And there was a Harvard study that came out, and I love this, and it said when you can manage yourself, you can then manage your diet.
Yes.
And
It's huge.
Wow.
It is huge. I just love that you're removing the stigmas, that the way I manage myself is different than the way Erin
I love
or
that,
Rob
right?
manages himself,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
right. It is okay. See, all my life I had struggled with my weight, and I was told that this diet plan is going to work, this diet plan, and one day coffee is bad, banana's bad, chocolate is
So
bad,
confusing.
right?
It's
And
always
then
changing.
Don't eat the
Right.
eggs, eat the eggs.
Right, exactly. And that just led to confusion. And I grew up in the 80s. So, it was like Jane Fonda tapes, and this is going to take me to the next level. And I realized the only thing that was going to really transform me, and what did, was knowing who I am. Right. And embracing my uniqueness. And I think we're in a very important part in our society right now when we've got to embrace who we are. We've got to stop trying to chase after this one's abs and this one's booty, because here's the truth. We are who we are. Our body type is who our body type is. And we've got to just own who we are.
I love
Let's
this.
make this
True.
process a lot funner.
Yeah. Everybody can't be Rob. Everybody can't be Rob.
Six-pack going on into there.
It's so funny because you are so consistent and you're totally driven off of whatever social is going on. For me, I'm like, I'll get it done. Like, I'll just like go on some major cleanse for like 2 weeks. I like get it done for the whole year. I'm like, okay, back to whatever.
I mean, you are truly the classic leader.
Total classic,
Right? That is,
right?
I mean, and so that's exactly what I talk about in the book. So I give recipes for this mindset because, again, we don't want to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. And I give recipes for each personality type. I give workouts. I give meditations and stress reduction. I give self-talk. I give so much because everyone has a different kind of calm and a different kind of crazy, right? So we're not going to respond to these things. And once you really start to carve your own path on your unique formula, again, I keep saying it, I sound repetitive, but it is so much easier and it's pleasurable.
Well, the socializer doesn't need a recipe. She just needs a selection of menus because she's never at home to actually cook for herself.
Well, you live by the motto YOLO.
Yeah, I do.
I know this. There you go. Oh my God. this
YOLO,
personality
you
type,
only
yes.
live once, and
Right.
FOMO, fear of
Okay.
missing out,
Right.
right? So
Yes.
it's kale and rosé anywhere I go.
Exactly. There you go.
Hilarious.
And it's so interesting. It took me 4 years. I had a team of people helping me do research and science for the book. And it was just so fascinating to me as I started to uncover more. I was still even learning about myself and how intricate these personality types are, and the subtleties and the uniqueness of them. And it's all of these epiphanies, like, oh my gosh, this is why
So fascinating.
I do this.
Yeah.
And
I'm more driven by whatever I'm creating or whatever production's going on. So food is like second to all that. But then I love food and I love the social, but it would never be in the front of any of that.
Because
It'd
you're
be-
busy
yeah.
building the next Guggenheim. That's the leader. The leader. These are the
So
CEOs,
fascinating, huh?
the Lady Gagas of the world. That's
It's a good company to be in right
yeah,
there.
exactly,
Really good company.
exactly. That's the
This is
leader
fascinating.
type.
So tell us where they can find it. And this is great. I love the conversation.
Yeah.
Really
Thank
fun.
you.
Super fun.
This is my cover was really about finding balance. Like I wanted to show
Oh, it's
you
a hula
you can
hoop.
have your cake
Love that.
and lose weight
Okay.
too.
Oh, I
It's
love
just about
that.
having balance and enjoying it. You can find the book on Amazon, on my website, ChristineLusita.com, and really anywhere books are sold.
Thank you
Love it.
so much,
Thank you
Christine.
so
We
much.
really
Such a great
appreciate it.
conversation.
Stay
Thank
tuned.
you.
We'll be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.